When people think about retirement, they often imagine peace, freedom, and long days of relaxation. But for many seniors, retirement also brings a quieter reality. Children are grown. Work routines are gone. Friends may live far away. Suddenly the days feel longer and sometimes too quiet. Loneliness in retirement is real. Studies show that feeling lonely can affect both the body and the mind. But here is the truth. Loneliness does not have to define the later years of life. With a little intention, these years can be filled with meaningful connections, joy, and belonging. Today I want to share 3 simple but powerful ways to overcome loneliness in retirement. These are not complicated ideas. They are gentle steps that anyone can take. And they can truly transform the way you feel every day. First, reconnect with old friends and family. Think back to the people who once mattered to you. A childhood friend. A cousin you lost touch with. A neighbor from your younger years. Life has a way of pulling us in different directions, but retirement gives you something precious. It gives you time. Imagine picking up the phone and calling an old friend just to say hello. Imagine writing a letter to a relative you have not spoken to in years. That one simple act could spark joy not only in your life but also in theirs. One gentleman I once read about reconnected with his army buddy after 40 years. They now meet every week for coffee. Both of them said that it feels like having a new chapter of friendship in their lives. Family connections are equally powerful. Spending time with children and grandchildren, no matter how small the visit, creates memories that last forever. Even if your family is far away, video calls can bring them close. Hearing a familiar voice or seeing a smile can wash away feelings of isolation. Reconnection does not need to be grand. It is about small steps. A phone call. A message. A knock on a door. These actions can rebuild bridges that once felt lost. Second, join a community or group. Loneliness fades when you belong somewhere. Retirement is the perfect time to explore groups and communities that match your interests. Local community centers often host clubs, classes, or gatherings for seniors. Whether it is gardening, cooking, book discussions, or walking groups, these spaces are more than hobbies. They are opportunities to meet new people who understand and share your stage of life. Take the example of Margaret, a 70-year-old woman who felt deeply lonely after her husband passed away. She decided to join a community choir even though she had never sung in front of anyone before. Within months, she had a circle of friends who supported her and filled her weeks with laughter. Today she says that the choir is not just about singing. It is about belonging. It is about having people who care if she shows up and who notice if she does not. In this stage of life, connection is not about numbers. It is about quality. 1 or 2 good friendships formed in a group can bring light back into your days. If leaving the house is difficult, there are also many online groups for seniors. Virtual book clubs, exercise classes, and interest groups create real connections through the screen. The point is simple. Do not wait for loneliness to pass. Step into spaces where friendship can find you. Third, find purpose through giving back. One of the deepest causes of loneliness is feeling that you are no longer needed. Retirement can sometimes make people feel invisible. But the truth is, your wisdom and time are more valuable now than ever. Giving back is a powerful way to find connection. Volunteering at a local school, hospital, or shelter can remind you of the impact you can still make. Mentoring young people, sharing your skills, or simply being there for someone in need fills your life with purpose. I once heard about a retired teacher who began tutoring children in her neighborhood for free. She said it gave her the same joy she once felt in the classroom. The children loved her, the parents appreciated her, and she felt alive again. Purpose heals loneliness because it shifts the focus from what you lack to what you can give. Every act of service is a bridge to connection. And every person you help becomes part of your extended community. A gentle reminder. Loneliness after retirement is not a weakness. It is simply a sign that you are human and that you crave connection, just like everyone else. The good news is that connection is always possible. Reconnect with loved ones. Step into communities. Give back and discover purpose. These 3 steps can turn quiet days into days of meaning. Remember, life after 60 or 70 is not the end of connection. It is the beginning of a new kind of closeness. One that is chosen, intentional, and filled with warmth. Every morning you wake up is another chance to reach out, to belong, and to feel the joy of being part of something bigger than yourself. So take that step today. Make the call. Join the group. Offer your time. Your heart is still ready to give and receive love. And with every connection you build, loneliness will lose its hold. Because life after retirement is not about being alone. It is about discovering new ways to belong. Thank you very much for listening. Please like the video and subscribe my channel.